Welcome to the Fonseca family weblog. Dropped Nunzi and Jeb off at school this morning. As I was leaving through the car park, I happened upon Napier pair talking to Mrs Dobbs. Their discussion seemed quite animated. I am absolutely sure that he is trying to influence her decision about who gets on the gifted and talented register. And I don't mean to bang on about this, but it's very important for Nunzi. I mean, it doesn't bother me personally, or Joe Custer. It's for Nunzi's sake. She's a talented young lady, very clever. So anyway, I thought I had better break up the cosy little meeting. So I parked the car and I rushed over, but I felt it difficult to interject somehow. They were so sort of involved in what they were talking about. I ended up sort of hovering in the vicinity. And then it was only when they both broke off their conversation and looked down at my feet to see, as I did, and found myself standing in the only puddle in the car park, that sufficient space was given for me to jump in. "Mrs Dobbs," I said, "do you want anything for the school?" She looked a little nonplussed, as indeed I felt, because what is there that an ecology centre, apart from education, can give to the children of the school? It's hardly Harrods or Waitrose, is it? She smiled and shook her head, so I thought I'd better prompt her with some ideas. I said, pipettes, seed trays. I'm sure Napier père was smirking at this. I tried my final offer as Mrs Dobbs turned to walk away. I said, bulbs, and he said, electrical or vegetable. And when I looked at his face, it was deadpan. There was no hint of any sarcasm. So what was I to do? I had to engage with the man in conversation, serious conversation. And the only way I could extricate myself from his odious presence was to eventually promise him some organic onion bulbs and a couple of 200-watt electrical bulbs for his greenhouse. It was humiliating. And now I'm going to have to ask Jackie to deliver them to Napier Towers, because I couldn't bear to be humiliated anymore. Added to that, I've had a complaint from school about Jeb's language, which I'm going to have to address. When he comes in from school, I shall be quizzing him about it. So for now, bye-bye.